Oh, come on. I'm like, oh, I can do my funny little transition, and then it doesn't work. Nah, fuck it, we're going back. Let's do that again. Whoa, wow, starting screen. Okay, and then we go into the chatting, and there it goes. I don't know why. My Steam Deck, like, it works, and then sometimes it's just like, do you want to have a cool transition? No, you don't, actually. You just want to go to the next screen. I'm like, I'd like the transition, actually. Hello, how you doing? My name's Elias J. Dodger. How you doing, governors? Hello, Delta. How you doing? Okay. Okay, so I was, like, really unfocused at work today. I was working from home, and it was simply because I wanted to figure something out with Mix Up, and I figured some shit out, right? And I'm proud of myself. I was almost coding, like just being like, oh wait, if this works like this, then this would do this, and then I was like, oh, it worked. So okay, so on next Saturday, we have the first improv stream. I think I've got the image around here somewhere. There we go. We do have the first improv stream. And today what I was thinking of doing was doing some more lines. Because basically the people on the Discord have been cooking so fucking hard with coming up with lines. And also, that is open to you guys. If you join my Discord, there should be a page for improv pre-made lines. No one's used it yet on the personal Discord. It's all been from the players themselves. So basically, like, I'll show you basically how it works, right? So you type line, and then Dogger replies. This is one of the things I did today. I've given Dogger his own account. So, you can play around with this in the time before the event also. I'm not like barring it also. You know. So, basically these are the lines that the player can use. Coding Code Red is hacking the universe again. Oopsie, my bad. Yeah, so this is like one of my ideas for just making the improv stream run as smoothly as possible. So effectively, if basically you're like, you know, I want to think of something funny, but I need some time, or like, I want to just get some shit out there and, you know, give the player like whatever they want to use, you can just spam line. Like, exclamation mark line. Yeah. So anything by Elias J. Dogger will be the stuff that the player can use. Clearly not exclamation mark line, but they could if they really wanted to. Oh, I just heard some beeping. I didn't know what that was. Yeah, so today I thought it could be funny to just keep adding to the exclamation mark line thing. Yeah. And okay, also, just a little thing to show off as well. If I hide the image, so, yeah, okay. Or I can move it back. I don't think I need to hide it. Yay! Hello, llama, how you doing? Right, yeah, okay. Another thing I figured out was this. Ready?
This makes me want to say a swear.
And if you know how Dogger works, you know that nothing showed up in the chat there. That wasn't TTS. I have made Dogger into a React bot of sorts. So Dogger has a few lines or so that he can randomly generate with a click of a button. This is a streamer only one. So this is when I'm like, Dogger, react to this for me.
Elias, can you sign this NDA?
So yeah, you know, comedic effect and all that. Yeah, you know, I've done some big boy work today. Yeah. And what's that? Is that a soundboard I hear? Is that a soundboard? I want to try and add some more noises. I'm trying to think of, like, what's funny, because all of these are just, the ones that I've got are pretty standard, Stream Deck ones. Basically, I want to try and get better with using my Steam Deck. Not Steam Deck, Stream Deck. I hate that there's two things out there that have the exact same name other than, like, a missing R. It's like, what the fuck? Are any of the lines simply, yeah, mum? We could add that to, is that to Dogger, or is that to the prompts thing? Because we could add to everything today if we wanted to. Now you can spam memes. I really can. Might be just half Transformers lines and half stupid memes. Yeah. Oh, prompts. Yeah, we could add that. Let me open up the file. I think you can still do ! line while we're like, what's the word? While we're in the file. Yeah. And then it's just like a save, and then they were roommates. And yeah, like, to clarify as well, for if people, like, maybe are players and they come back to the stream or whatever, if the player who's reading Twitch chat wants to try and do some improv to, like, fill in an area or to, like, help a line with effect, like, they can, you know, like, nothing's saying that they absolutely have to stick to chat no matter what, because who knows, like, maybe, like, there's not as many people watching as I think there would be, and maybe, yeah, maybe there's, like, little for them to work off or something, right? So, like, it's not like it's an illegal thing. It's not like they're gonna get disqualified or whatever, you know? Like, we're just creating silly fucking scenarios, right? So yeah, speaking of that, we are gonna go through and I guess work with some more lines and some more prompts that we could do. I think there's some more off the Discord that I need to add onto the document itself as well. Honestly, a ton of regulars already in the show. Yeah. That's what's great as well. And, you know, we got some, like, loads of other people from, like, other communities and stuff, and it's great, you know. There's a lot of people I'm meeting for the first time with this event as well, so I'm excited. A little nervous, just a little. The orphanage where orphans go to not be fed. That took me a moment. Oh yeah, and also, like, there is a pretty subtle distinction between prompts and lines. So I basically have me and Fella are the only ones that have access to this. Yes. Yeah. So as long as I made the command right. What if I find out everyone has access to prompts? Oh shit. But yeah, so Fella and I are going to be the ones that are mainly generating and coming up with the prompts that they use. But that's going to be the format, right? It's going to be like, they, you know, the you is the person that's carrying the improv, and then Twitch chat is the other player, effectively. If that makes sense? So yeah, in that scenario, it would be, you're being forced to walk the plank by Twitch chat, you know? So, you know, as the person carrying the improv, you know, maybe I'd want to put in a pirate voice, and then, like, you know, threaten them, come up with whatever their crime is also, and then have to react to, like, whatever chat's message is. You wouldn't pirate a Twitch chat. Yeah, exactly. So if that was the response, then it's like, the person in that situation has to figure out, how would I respond to, you wouldn't pirate a Twitch chat? It's like, I can pirate whatever I want. I'm a pirate, you see. Yarr! You know? So lines are just one-lines. Like, you underestimate my ability to be a stupid motherfucker. It can be longer if you want. It's just the question, like, the thing is, it's up to the player to choose, like, what lines they want to read out, or what ones they feel comfortable reading out. I would say one-liners are probably easier for them to read, rather than like massive paragraphs. Nothing's stopping you from doing massive paragraphs. It's just that, depending how quick the chat goes, it might be better for the player to have more one-liners, one-words, and stuff like that, right? But like, as basically the only rule is as long as it can be done by vocal performance, because this isn't a visual thing, right? We're probably going to be using Fugies and stuff, right? So, you know, effectively, this is all vocal-based. Turn it back on swearing properly. Honestly, like, we're 18 plus. Like, you can swear. I don't think that's an issue. Like, you know, don't, you know, if you want to turn it back, I'm not stopping you, right? But, like, I think the cleverer it is, the funnier, maybe. But there's nothing stopping you. I mean, like, in the document, we've got, like, quite a few swears. Just a tad, just a little. I watched plenty of Who's Line. I can't remember any of it, though. Yeah, exactly. It's very in line. It's very in line with Whose Line it is it anyway. Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Oh my god, I have a soundboard now. A lot of it is just audience noises. I think the only one that isn't is this. Was that one loud? That one feels very loud, doesn't it? Yeah, the rest is just like various crowd noises. I don't know why. Like, I was trying to find one that was a good, like, fail sound. Did I add it, actually? I'm curious. Because I was sorting out my redeems as well. Yeah, okay, yeah. There is a new, sound redeem as well. I can... Yeah, actually, you might even notice they probably play a little bit quicker than usual. Which actually, that has given me a good idea. Oh, water, thank you. Because basically I'm moving away from using sound alerts, which I might actually just delete off this scene for now. So all my sounds are coming through Mix Up. So any sound redeems that I choose to have will just be like audio file, put it into Mix Up like manages the command. Because only today I realized that Sound Alerts has a limit. Like, you have to subscribe so that you can get like 50 alerts, and I'm like, nah. So much of this fucking industry is like, subscribe to this. I'm really glad that Mix Up isn't a model like that. It's just a little bot thing, you know? Same with things like Seri and stuff, right? Like, at a point, there's just a bit too many subscription models. Like fucking voice mod. Streamlabs itself, you can get like a paid version of Streamlabs. Fucking Twitch, right? You can get like Twitch Turbo and shit. You know, like sound alerts, stream elements. I think OBS is free, as far as I'm aware. I don't think you need to pay for OBS, but Streamlabs you can. Even Stream Deck, you know, beyond the initial, like, upfront price of paying for a Stream Deck, then you have, like, oh, you can buy, like, little customization options, or stuff like that, right? Like, so far, everything I've used off my Stream Deck has been free, because Stream Deck's like fucking 100 quid or whatever, right? It's like, that's already a lot, and you're asking me to pay more? What? No, I just have to deal with corporate horseshit, yeah. Yeah, you know, yeah. Yeah, I think it's just the amount of it, you know? Like, at a point, there's just a bit too many. And it's for like, again, for like a service that I think the community puts sounds into so that you can just kind of add them to stream, and it's like, again, looking at Mix Up, you can just do that for free. I feel like there's something in my teeth. Everything, everywhere, all the time. Yeah. I could get at least 66 Monster Energy drinks for 100 quid. Do I like Monster? I'm not sure. Okay, right. Open prompts. There we go. Prompts list is open, and we want lines as well. I think have I already opened lines? I think I've already opened lines. I have. There we go. Right. Okay. I guess what we could do is the thing is, I don't want to like show off too many of the responses because there's like quite a lot. Okay, I'll do this for now. On that one, and I don't think I can on this one. Okay, I can. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Then I want to go on to, I guess, the gaming screen and then just edit that. All right. Wait. Yeah. Oh, this is a bit off to the side. Hello, this is a bit off to the side. In I come. Oh, I love that. Is that Fugi? I can't tell what that is. That is a Fugi. You can't see it because there's no one in the call. Alright. Windows capture. And then we want... Where the fuck is it? Am I dumb? I think I'm dumb. Scenario suggestion, you have been declared some sort of messiah. That could be a good one. Like the scene from Life of Brian. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, not that one. Is it this one? It is this one. Oh. Okay, wait. So, wait. This one is... Is this one lines? No, this one's prompts. Okay. Yeah, I guess we could, like, just start writing these down, right? Doesn't necessarily have to be on, like... Okay, yeah. Why is my leg cold and wet? Okay, that one, right? Okay. Okay, you can see it just takes a little bit of time to actually show up. That's crazy. Yeah, oh my god, wait. Is there a way to reset the sizing? Oh, it is a sizing thing. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Edit filters 0, 0, 0, 0. Bitchin'. There we go. Now you can see it. Ah! Don't read them! Don't read them! No, don't read them! Don't read them! Don't read them! I could just make a new notepad. Why am I dumb like this? I could just make a new notepad and then like I could just make a new notepad. Also, what? My god. Oh my god. Okay, we're in tech support right now. We're in the tech support stage. Give Elias a moment. Her brain don't work too good right now. Wait, it'd be fit. It would be fit. Okay, this one is transform. Fit to screen. There we go. Then this one. Right, do a new window rather than do the same one. New window. Bitchin'. Open that. Then we want to change this, and then we want to go to... Which window is it? Is it? It's not that, no. Oh, here we go. There we go. Right. Sweet, bitchin'. I don't think there's a way I can make the text any bigger, though. That's the issue. But we can start, like, writing down, like... Okay, wait. Lines... Do we want to do it like that? No. Okay. Lines... Prompts... Okay, right. So, where were we? We were saying... Scenario for... Aphagora. Hold on. Prompt. It was... I forgot. What? Hold on. Just going through chat. I'm remembering. Give me a moment. Brain ain't working too good right now. Oh yeah. Okay. Prompts. Yeah, mum. Um. Okay, so we could do yes, mum as like a lines thing. Yes, mum. Yes, mum. is mum or mother funnier? Yeah, okay. And then, okay, you've been declared some sort of a messiah. The way I would phrase that as a prompt would be something along the lines of, okay, but the thing is, the scenarios are two people talking to each other, right? So, yes, indeed, mother. Yeah, the thing with a messiah one does sound funny, but it needs to work with a two-person scenario. So it needs to be the Messiah talking to someone, right? Hey, you the Messiah? That could be a funny line. Oh no, spam! Oh no! Give that a boo. Boo! The soundboard works! The soundboard works, I can boo the spam bots, let's go! Okay, you stop booing. You're making me nervous. Hey, you the Messiah. Foul automatons. Okay, so, right. Let me start with Messiah. Messiah prompt. Okay. The Messiah, I don't know. I'm trying to think how this one would work. Because, like, if I was playing the improv person, it would be, like, trying to carry myself with grace, right? Like, trying to be, like, us, yes, you know, like, soft-spoken, forgiving, that sort of thing, right? I guess, okay, right, I have an idea. Right, so, you are the Messiah, and Twitch chat is trying to, how would we phrase it? I guess, like, you're the Messiah and Twitch chat is doubting this? Is doubting you. Yeah, I guess so. You and the Messiah and Twitch chat is doubting you. Okay, the thing is, right? My main thing about the prompts is I don't want to give Twitch chat too much direction. Beyond, like, this is the scenario. Because I know that Twitch chat might get derailed. We could have, like, a scenario set in the 1950s or something, right? And then Twitch chat is like Garfield car. And it's like, you've gotta carry it, right? So, in my head, Twitch chat is a time anomaly. Okay, the other one was, you need to do something about the levitating coppery orb on the street. It's mass-based boosting humming noise, and it's upsetting the HOA. Okay, I'm gonna edit that one, because this is my other thing as well, right? That scenario is fun, right? But that's the sort of scenario me and Fella would do. We're not like super improv people, but effectively we throw hypotheticals at each other like all the time. So that would be something Fella would throw at me, right? And my one thing, I have been debating it, but I think I'm not gonna, at least this time round. I want to keep the scenarios as simple as possible, because I know there is the chance they can get entirely derailed by, like, however the discussion goes. And also, a lot of the people involved haven't ever done improv, right? So I don't want to throw them in the deep end with, like, a super fucking specific, like, idea. So it's effectively, the idea starts off as a very simple thing, and then we extend out to, like, something a bit more absurd. Like, just through the way the improv works, right? Trying to get you to do a flip. Okay, but with that one, uh, okay, right. What's funnier? What's funnier? You are making a racket, a racket. You are making a racket like a noise racket, and Twitch is the HOA, or you're the HOA trying to tell Twitch to calm it down. Me personally, I like it that the improv player is the HOA, because I feel like giving the player the role that's probably the one that guides the conversation the most is the best thing. Like, I feel like the best idea is the person carrying the improv gets the role that starts off the scenario. So it would be better for like them to start off and then Twitch chat to be the one that responds, right? So, okay. You are a member of the Housing Association. You're a member of the Housing Association, and you're trying to get Twitch chat to shut up. Not shut up, to make less noise. Trying to get you to do a flip. I really feel like there's something in my teeth and it's driving me a bit mad. It's like right at the front. Very annoying. Very annoying. Doggo, what do you think?
Goated.
Sweet. Oh, that's gonna be a fun toy.
Elias, why are you like this?
I don't know, I'm sorry, Doggo. You're a vampire and Twitch chat says you can't come in. Might be a bit broad, but vampire might be funny. Have I got a vampire one? I'm trying to remember. I have like a whole list of some stuff that I have been working with. Has vampire been done? I don't think it has. I think I was thinking about it. Okay, no, we haven't done vampire. Vampire could be fun. So... Okay, so maybe something either like... Yeah, like... You're trying to convince Twitch chat to get in the house? Because the other one could be you're trying to, like, fend for your life against the vampire that is Twitch chat. Okay, I like the idea of trying to, like, get in the house as a vampire. You are a vampire trying to have Twitch chat grant you entrance to their house. Prompt: convincing a dragon, the player, to give chat back their cabbages. Dragon... I don't know. That one's... I'm trying to, like, imagine how that scenario plays out. I mean, that one could be interesting as, like, a little reversal, right? So, the dragon is, you know, defending... Yeah, okay, right. Okay, now, I think that could work. Wait, so you are a dragon, and you're defending, and you're, trying to stop Twitch chat from taking your hoard. Your precious hoard. Yeah, that could be fun. The flip was a joke about the Messiah's suggestion. Ah, right, yeah. Messiah, do a flip! Actually, do a flip could be a funny line. Do a flip! Because the other one, as well, let me do an example, right? So we also have allowance for this. So again, vocal performance only. But if it's in brackets, it's effectively a vocal direction. So in that scenario, if I got that up as like the chat player, I would go bleh! Like I would do my best imitation of throwing up. Yeah, so like as long as it can be done within the medium, that's also a thing. So along on top of lines, we do have vocal direction. Suggestion: you're a demon that Twitch chat has summoned, but you don't want their wretched soul. These villainous ones are quite interesting. I mean, like, we've got like Bowen in the fucking game as well. Like, Bowen's got a great fucking voice. He would absolutely kill for that. Like, you telling me I could do a demonic voice? Hell yes, that would be Bowen's whole thing. I know that much. You are a demon. You are a demon summoned by Twitch chat. I guess, okay, wait, I don't know if I'm vibing with you don't want no wretched soul. I'm thinking maybe, because I like the idea of leaving it open for the player, like, as much as possible, where it's just like, this is your goal, but how you get to that goal is up to you, right? So, what I'm thinking here is... I guess maybe you're trying to convince chat to sell their soul. Yeah, okay. And you're bargaining with chat for their soul. That one could be funny. God fucking damn it. What is in my teeth? Elias picks teeth, the stream. It just feels like something's in there. It's driving me mad. Did I post the Blue Sky post about going live? I did, didn't I? I can't remember. Did I? Did I do that? Did I do that? I did, yes. Just had a moment there. I thought that first and realised how many people in chat want to sell their souls to write the opposite. But that's the thing. That's okay, right? I think it's the, like, I guess it's the question, but because it could be funny if some of chat is going yes and then some of chat is going no. So then the person that's playing Twitch chat is just flipping between the two. Like, char. I wrote char, actually. It's not char, 'tis chat. But yeah, I guess it's the question of, like, what does chat want? So in that situation, like, you know, the idea is chat shouldn't just sell their soul. Like, but again, it's trying to let Twitch chat have as much free reign as possible, while also helping the players, like, somewhat stay in the scene. Like, it could go as crazy as, you know, as long as the scenario itself remains simple, I'm okay with, like, the concept itself getting derailed. It's just gotta be 5 minutes of improv, right? Which might be a little bit tough. I'm not sure how, like, how feasible that is, you know? Like, I'm wondering if it's worth posing the question of, like, should it be 5 minutes improv max, right? Of, like, okay, so 5 minutes is on the clock, but if the scene comes to a naturalistic end, I can just say scene. Like, I don't know. Because that would make sense for just, like, comedic purposes of just, like, if the scene comes to a natural end at, say, 3 minutes, and I'm, you know, I'm like, okay, I don't see how this scene could go further. Like, it could be the case I could call scene, but I don't know, because I don't want, like, I don't want someone to just, you know, come in for 5 minutes and then be like, aw, I could have gone for longer, right? Yeah, I think we'll keep it for 5 minutes and I guess see how it goes. Yeah. Cause yeah, I don't mind as well, like, if the improv person reaches their objective, right? And then's maybe just like, damn, how's your day? And then just like starts having a conversation with Twitch chat. Like trying to understand Twitch chat, like this character, right? Okay, other scenarios. Okay, I've got one. You are a doctor. And you have to break the terrible news to Twitch chat that they're going to die. That could be funny, You are the negotiator trying to talk down criminals and Twitch chat has a hostage. Okay, if I'm correct, I think I've already come up with that as a scenario. Not necessarily exact wording, but something similar. I have one that's a mobster interrogating Twitch chat about lost money. I think yeah. You're being held prisoner by Twitch chat and trying to beg for your freedom. I've got that. So I mean, we could change this, like, slightly tweak it so we can do like hostage negotiation, right? You're trying to negotiate with Twitch chat to let go of their hostage. That could be funny. Yeah, I like that. Cause okay, how many minimum do we need, right? I'm trying to just remember my numbers. Cause you have like 2 sets per people. And in total, oh yeah, also the pre-made lines, right? Okay. I think it's from here. I've got some more pre-made lines that our lovely competitors have added. So I'm just gonna add those to the doc. Do that. Just that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Save that. Okay, there we go. Got some more updated lines there. Back here. I would also like to get some more lines going as well. What other, like, funny vocal things can they do? Start singing? Wah, 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 wah. That could be, yeah, I guess. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, I was gonna say eto bleh, but like if they don't know that, that would one, it would be kind of annoying where it's just like, oh no, they don't get the reference, but 2, it could be really funny if they don't get the reference and they're like, Eto Blair. Line suggestion, grasshoppers. I don't know how that would work as a vocal direction, because that's in the exclamation point thing, right? Or not exclamation point, bracket, right. So, yeah, I don't see how that one could work. Like, unless someone can make a perfect grasshopper impression, which I don't think many people can. I wouldn't even know how to do a grasshopper impression. It's like, chidip, I guess? But now you make me think of bugs, so maybe we could do something like, Heavy Psy. I think we've got Psy. I think we've had like a few people do Psy in R1. I can do it by find, can't I? Yeah. Find Psy. What? You have Psy, come on. Do I have to go all the way up, man? I'm like 100% sure we've got Psy somewhere. I can't have hallucinated this. We definitely have Psy somewhere. Do I not? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. No way. Really? I'm just surprised at myself, if anything, if that's... Huh. Man, okay. Yeah, I guess Heavy Psych. Apparently that's not happened on it. Pretend, buzz like a fly. Wait. Buzz like a fly. Heavy Psych. Cough, line cough. Actually, I like that. Line cough. I really like that. I really like that. Bleh. Okay, yeah. Bleh, because it'll be funny if they get it, and it'll be funny if they don't get it. It's always the basic stuff we forget. Yeah, exactly. That's like kind of what I wanted to do this stream, is just like coming up with some more ideas. Because, yeah. And like, if this goes well, and if people really enjoy this, I'm like super happy to like do this again, right? As like a thing. Hello, how are you doing? I'm all good, how are you? We are, so next Saturday, we're having our first stream of the Twitch chat improv event. So we're coming up with various lines and prompts for the players. We've got like a whole bunch, but we're just adding some more. So basically, on the day, you can use line. You can use line now as well. And these are like just pre-generated responses. You can type your own as well, but it's just like if you want something quick and you want to just fire some stuff out, exclamation mark line. It's like I've described it as the safety quip, but funnier. What do you mean the mic's still on? I like that. Yeah. What do you mean the mic is still on? What other like vocal performance ones could we do? You showing off new toys? I have been showing off the new toys. Yes. I don't think I've mentioned them to you, fella, but I don't think you've seen them, right? So okay. Dogger, what do you think about my new toys?
Winning.
Yay! Line session, the hell is even that? Yeah, okay, that's a good one. The hell is even that? Yeah, so fella, basically, we're coming up with some more lines and some more prompts. I know that you haven't given me a lot of prompts yet, so, if any, really. So, if you want to chime in, like, you're fucking welcome, man. You are co-hosting, so, you know, I want you to have some part in this. Don't just say it's your event, you can help here. You need to get someone to voice act Dogger. That could be fun. Might be a bit expensive. I have quite a lot of responses already. Most of today was just me like going like, that would be funny for Dogger to say. Nervous humming. How would you do nervous humming? Like, Is that like a musical thing, or is it like a I guess that can be up to the player to be like, again, it can also be up to the player to choose if they even want to do it. If they're like, I don't know how to do that, they can be like, no, I'm not doing that one. As Carl True, Carl could do it, yeah. Nervous humming. Humming Hall of the Mountain King. Okay, I think have I done, okay, I've done start singing, hum a song. Because if people don't know Hall of the Mountain King, I don't want to, like, put them on the spot to be like, you have to hum specifically Hall of the Mountain King, right? So it could be something like, hum a song, and then, you know, it's up to them to be like, oh, I know, like, the Beatles, or whatever, right? The kind of humming you do when walking alone in abandoned hospitals now, I've thought of it. Right, yeah. Nervous humming. Yeah, like... Oh, hey, morning. Hello, how you doing? How you doing? Line suggestion, sing the... No, fella, I literally just... I literally was just saying... I don't want to put them on the spot to have to know the song. If they don't know the Mortal Kombat 1 theme, I'm not putting the pressure on them to have to know that. A lot of us are beginners. I want this to be a pleasurable first experience of improv. I don't want to make them come out of it being like, I'm never touching that again. I want them to come back to an Elias J. Dodger event. I don't want them to never come back to an Elias J. Dodger event. But yeah, you can see the templates, right, of the prompts as well. So it will be like, you are blank, and you're trying to blank Twitch chat, right? Trying to give both as much freedom as possible, at least like one goal for the improv person, and then Twitch chat is a bit more free reign, simply because Twitch chat can go off the rails. Line suggestions, and that's how I got the restraining order. Yeah, okay, that's a good one. And that's how I got a restraining order. Me with Luke. Isn't it romantic to get a restraining order? Doing lovely. Woke up at 3 PM, went to a shop, grabbed some groceries, cooked a slamming spaghetti. Oh, let's go. Meat sauce, sipping on a lovely whiskey and coke. Oh, God. I want to drink now. Like, I'm generally, like, pretty busy over the next, like, few weekends. Like, you know, like, streaming events and stuff. So this weekend, we've got the bacon tournament. I'm going to lose. I'm gonna be honest. Haven't touched buckshot since the last one. Have I ever played 4-person buckshot? Nope, never. I didn't even know you could put bees in there. That could be funny. I didn't even know you could put bees in there. Line suggests you're working the counter at a Denny's. A line or a prompt? Okay, I'll make that into a prompt because I know how I can phrase that. You are working at a fast food restaurant. You're working at a fast food counter, taking Twitch chat's order. Line suggestion, I shouldn't have had that last spicy taco. Yeah. I shouldn't have eaten that last spicy taco. Prompts, yes, I got food. No worries, no worries. Actually, fella, while you're here, perfect time for you. Can you type in ! prompt? Does that work for you? It should, because I do believe you have mod privilege. And for this event, you fucking need it. Yeah, basically just... Are you not a mod? I swear you're a mod. What the fuck? What happened? Okay, my theory, have you, like, unfollowed me as a joke before? Because I do wonder if you've, Are you seriously not a mod? Okay, I might have to... What the fuck? Right, that's, I'm not a mod now, I just never needed... No, I swear I gave you mod privileges. Dude, I need a mod. Are you telling me this entire time I've not had a mod? Fuck you, you're modded now. My theory, I swear I've modded you before. So my thinking is that you've probably unfollowed us a bit, and then you've lost mod priv. So please don't do that! Prompt suggestion. Like, luckily Seribot is hard carrying. Seribot hard carries. Prompt suggestion, you're a wizard and you're trying to teach Twitch chat a spell. Yeah! Oh, like, yeah, that could be funny. Why is it doing that? That's weird. Okay, that's weird. Can I grant, like, explicit permissions or something? Huh. This is odd. Why is it doing that, then? Sorry, do it again, Alex. Fuck you, man! Fuck you! No, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. No, you're modded! You're modded! I can see you're modded! Okay, what is going on there? That's actually weird. You're a mod on Twitch chat won't let you enter commands. Twitch chat only spams like one response. Okay, right. No, you are a mod, so why is that happening? That's weird. That is weird. That command doesn't work for some reason. But it does, but it doesn't. I mean, if worst case scenario, if it doesn't work for you, it's fine, because then I can probably just handle exclamation mark prompt. It just would be nice, where it's like, if I'm like in the middle of something and you can just like at least bank the prompt. Okay, commands, command, prompts, there we go. Does it need a refresh somewhere? Maybe? User threshold, argument requirements, role moderator, stream platform switch, advance, and that. Okay, maybe that works. Okay, fella, try it again. Try it again. I need to check that that works for me as well, actually. Does that work for me? It does? Okay, that works. Fella, do that again. And it hopefully should work. Worst case scenario, all I might need to do is just mix it up like a close it down, close it back up, and then hopefully it should work. Would rather not have to, but, you know, it is what it is. Like, maybe it just needs to register that fella is a mod. Like, maybe that's just it. Yeah. Fella? Hello? Fella? Fella? Fella, come back! Fella! 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 Anyway, okay. In the meanwhile, where were we last? You got bots doing everything. Yeah, I know, but still, it would be nice to have a human mod, because sometimes the bots don't pick up on things. And you're like the one person I trust and the one person I know who definitely watches my streams, you know what I mean? Maybe at some point, depending how big we get or whatever, I will like start looking into like other mods and stuff, right? I don't know jack shit about modding, gonna be honest. I'm not that smart. Okay, wizard trying to teach Twitch how to spell. That could be fun, yeah. Just yeah. You are a wizard. Trying to explain a basic spell to Twitch chat. Okay. You're looking to know the future and have to come to the well-known Oracle Twitch chat. Okay. I'm trying to think of ways to make it like phrase just as, like, clearly as possible. That's my one thing, right? The only thing with that is I think that one means that Twitch chat's generally leading the scenario a bit too much. Okay, wait, okay. You are seeking an audience with the Oracle Twitch chat and wish to know your future. There we go. Okay, that works. Wanna know how he will die? Aye, tell me. How will Elias J. Dodger die? Is it behind a Tesco? Is it in the Tesco parking lot? It's probably in the Tesco parking lot. They like that. They like that. I like the sample. I meant for the prompt, but I would say Tesco boy. Yeah, okay, that could be a funny line as well, because if that comes up as a pre-made line in a different scenario, that could be a really fun derailment. So, you wanna know how you'll die? Just, like, ask that out of the blue, like, hey yo, what the fuck? I want to say, right, I've been thinking about this concept for a while until I finally got the guts to be like, I want to, like, commit to doing this, right? And I've been, like, really passionate about this as a concept. Like, I just hope I do... I hope I hope the concept is done justice by my leadership or whatever, like, I think this can be a really fun event, and I really hope it goes well. Yeah, like, there's a first time for everything, right? Improv these nuts. That could be funny. Improv. Okay, do we want to do improv these nuts? Because so far, a lot of these are, like, pretty real-world scenario. So we could just do these nuts. Ah, got him. These nuts. Ha! Got him. Lana do. Yeah, that's what the creature said too. Yeah, that could be good. Yeah, that's what the creature said too. How many prompts? Okay, let me double check this. I need to check how many prompts specifically we have. Okay, so in here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. We need 40 prompts minimum. Where are we at? Okay, right, so prompts 40 minimum. And we are, I don't think we're at 40. Off the top of my head, I'm like, I don't think that's 40. Okay, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10. That's like a quarter or something, right? And then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Okay, we are short. So we do need some more prompts, actually. You're trying to sort out your thoughts on Twitch chat as the voices in your head. I don't know. Okay, I might work that into... okay, let's do that on here. There we go. Oh, no. Here. There we go. Skydiving. Just screaming for 5 minutes straight. Like, what do you do with that? light rule. I don't want to give them, like, vocal pain. They only have 5-minute sets. I don't need to fuck up their throats. Okay. You are listening to your conscience Twitch chat while you try to decide your course of actions. Wait, while you try to, yeah, I guess try to decide your actions. What action you'll take. You're in detention with the head teacher Twitch chat. Okay. I think with that one, the way I would phrase that would be, you are a kid in detention and you're trying to get the teacher Twitch chat to let you out early. There we go. More convincing them to actually go, but that would be funny as fuck. Yeah. Okay, so you're trying to get teacher Twitch chat to let you out early. Yeah, that could be funny. Well, I think my window's open. Huh. Is it open? I don't think it is. I think people are just loud. Gosh, water. Ugh, love water. Doggo, what do you think of water?
Here's another wacky response from everyone's favorite, Elias J. Dogger.
I feel like the joke is just gonna be that Doggo says anything and I just put a clap sound effect. I mean about the skydiving, you can do it and all that. Ah, right. Okay, I get what you mean, right? You are a skydiving instructor trying to motivate Twitch chat into taking the dive. Prompt suggestion, you've been accused of a crime you did commit and are trying to convince the office Twitch chat you didn't do it. Actually, have I already got that? I feel like there's something I've got that's kind of similar. I don't think it's exactly that. I've got you're being held prisoner by Twitch chat and are trying to beg for your freedom. Yeah, you know what? Okay, I think because in my head that one was like, okay, wait. Serial murderer. Twitch chat. I'm trying to beg for your freedom. Okay, yeah, no, we can do that. We can do that. Slightly different phrasing, but we can do that, yeah. So you've been accused of a crime you did commit and are convincing Twitch chat, Officer Twitch chat that you are innocent. What else could be funny? Maybe one that's like an apology, right? Like an apology sort of thing. Oh, like you've done something wrong and you're trying to like have okay, right, okay, I've got one. You are trying to convince your ex Twitch chat to get back with you. You're trying to convince your with You're trying to convince your ex Twitch chat to get back with you. I'm trying to think of it in a way that's like apologizing as well. Okay, you are a mayor apologizing for your mistakes, and journalist Twitch chat is asking the hot questions. You're a door-to-door salesman selling home insurance, and Twitch chat is your next mark. Okay, that could be funny. You are a door-to-door salesman convincing Twitch chat to buy insurance. Oh god, okay, we could do... Okay, wait. You are... Okay. Tell me if this one's a dumb one, right? You are having an... Yay, it works! Wonderful. Wonderful. Fucking sweet. It works. Apology prompt suggestion. You are at a funeral trying to talk... trying to talk to Twitch chat about running over... You're at a funeral trying to talk to Twitch chat about running over their brother. That's a highly specific one. To me, that comes off very highly specific. Okay. Oh yeah. You are having a... You're having an online argument with Twitch chat over a arguing if 1 + 1 = 2. That could be a funny one. Like, just like Twitch chat doesn't believe you. Prompt handling a free sample to Twitch chat. Handing a free sample to Twitch chat. I mean, we've already kind of got that with like the insurance one, right? And in my head, that one could be a really simple, like, do you want this free sample? Yes, here you go. Like, it's the question of how we can like extend that out. Which is why I think the insurance one works, because that could be a longer one where you're trying to like argue your point. You're an old-timey soldier pending letters to your lover back home, Twitch chat. Okay, I won't do that one because the problem with that one is it's that's a very one-sided one, right? So that like the whole idea is it's a conversation. It's between two participants. You know, two participants, right? So, no food sample, dum dum. It's the same thing, though, right? You're at least trying to. No, I don't see that one working personally, fella. Right? I don't see that one working. And the other one, yeah, that's a one-person one. So if it was a monologue, if we were doing improv monologues, then sure. But considering Twitch chat has to respond, if it's a letter, there's no way they can really respond. Unless it's like letter back and forth, which might be really, really tough on the other person. Like on the Twitch chat person, yeah. Free sample bits curse and the chat doesn't believe the warnings. Okay, wait. That has given me one. No, chat can be penning the letters back. I don't know, because, like... Because that could be a tough one. And... Because that would mean that the Twitch chat improver would have to improv letters back like very quickly, like on the spot. It would be like back-to-back line, right? It'd be like, dear blank, line, 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 right? Like, dear blank, I twisted my foot. This is like that one time I broke my leg. My ass is too big for this. We shouldn't talk about this out here. Quickly get in this very normal dumpster with me. That could be funny. That could be funny. Prompt, it's just a bad rap battle on the spot. Okay, actually, you know what? You're right. That's a funny one. That is a funny one. I like that. You are having a rap battle against Twitch chat. Okay. Maybe, right. You are... Hey, okay, I've convinced myself the the latter one could be funny. You are writing a letter, you are... Okay. You are writing a letter to Twitch chat, then you receive a letter from Twitch chat. You're writing a love letter to Twitch chat, then you receive a letter from Twitch chat. And maybe we can specify with like that and the rap battle one that like, okay, it might be like a very quick fire, like, you know, you've got to compose it on the spot sort of thing, right? You used your first wish on the monkey's paw Twitch chat to let it talk, and now you're asking for the consequence of your other wish. That one feels too specific to me, personally. You're writing back and forth for Twitch chat. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're writing... Okay, yeah, that's probably the best way to phrase it, actually. You're writing letters back and forth to Twitch chat. Yeah, I like that. And, like... And it's totally fair as well if we give the disclaimer to the players where it's just like, with this one, like, rather than just read one line at a time, it will be, like, for the Twitch chat player, rather than we read one line at a time, it will be kind of a few lines at a go to come up with a coherent-esque letter. 8 Mile 2. Yeah, basically. Who wins the rap battle? You are a genie, Twitch chat has rumped your lamp. I like that, actually. I like that, yeah. Okay. I know in your head, fella. I know in your head you're thinking of that fucking animation, right? Where it's like, he rubs the genie's lamp and it's like, kill yourself. It's like, huh? I don't really want to. I don't really want to shoot myself with a gun, right? That one. But yeah, I like that. I wasn't, but now I am. You are a genie, and you are asking chat for their free wishes. And it might, like, okay, it depends on the player, right? But I feel like the player might have, like, a lot of leeway in terms of how they want to view Twitch chat. Like, is Twitch chat multiple people, or is Twitch chat a person? Like, if the player wants to view Twitch chat as a singular entity that just argues with itself, or as multiple people, an audience, then, like, that could be funny. Wait, okay, that's gonna be an idea. Similar to the mayor one, right? You are a famous author taking questions about your book from Twitch chat. About your book and you from Twitch chat. I wish for you to blow your head off and die. Wait, really? Yeah, that one, yeah. Prompt suggestion, you're in a job interview with Twitch chat trying to convince them you know what you're doing. Okay. Is that better the other way round? So you're interviewing Twitch chat on their skills? I don't know. But both ways could work. I'm just trying to think what's funnier. Like, what offers more room? Because this is the thing, right? I feel like the person that's improving is going to be the one that's mainly carrying the scenario. Okay, yeah, you know what? The more I'm thinking about it, the interviewer, because they're asking less questions, would make more sense for it to be Twitch chat. So, okay. You are in a job interview, and Twitch chat is asking and Twitch chat is assessing your competency for the job. Oh wait, okay. You're in a job interview and you've gotta convince Twitch chat you're great for the role by answering their hot questions. The prompt seemed funnier as the instigator. Yeah. Oh, in what way? In what way? You're a drill sergeant yelling at Twitch chat? That could be funny. You are a drill sergeant. Okay, sergeant is that one word that I can never figure out how it's spelled. It's a weird word. Okay. Sergeant. You're a drill sergeant. SGT. Yeah, but you know, spelling it out in full is fun. Look at that cake. Oh, that's a funny one, yeah. Look at that cake. Like, the prompt starts the convo, so make scenarios where they would be the start of the convo. For the improv player, I guess, right? Sorry, I had to scratch my head. You're a drill sergeant, and okay, so you're a drill sergeant, yelling at Twitch chat and trying to scare them into shape. That could be funny. Okay. I'm pretty sure we've now hit the 40 minimum. We can still go because, like, all these prompts are randomized, right? So, you know, the more there are, the more variety we get on the days of just, like, how many there could be. Hello, Mario. Yeah, that could be funny. Hello, Mario. You're talking to your lawyer, trying to see what you can and can't put into your will. I was trying to think about something regarding... Okay, yeah, you know what? I like that. Okay. In that regard, though, I would say Twitch chat should be the one that is being talked to. So, you are a lawyer trying to make Twitch chat's will requests reasonable. That's probably how I'd frame it, right? So then chat could be like, I impart 100 monkeys to my grandchild, and then you're like, no, you can't do that. I think we were talking actually about like the legalities around what was it? We were talking about the legalities on if you can taxidermy your own body. Like, if you specifically requested, can you stuff me, right? Wait, that sounds sexual. You know, if stuff as in taxidermied, right? And, like, legally, if you explicitly requested that, could that still, like, happen? I don't think you can. Can you stuff me? No! You're a court lawyer and cool Twitch chats is done. I've already written something like that down, actually. I can say that. I know I've done that one. Things like that make me wish for a nuclear winter. good one. Things like that make me wish for a nuclear winter. Hey, you're finally awake. Wait, okay, wait. Fuck, it's sand. Okay, wait. Sorry, I was doing stuff. Okay, the thing is, if we do them in separate lines, that means that the bot will read those out entirely separately, so... Actually, that could be funny, yeah. Sorry. I was doing stuff. I am stuff. Like, as well, if Twitch chat sees something that the pre-made line has done, and knows that the pre-made line might not generate the right response, they can fill it in, right? So if they know that it's going into Jonathan, you are banging my daughter, they can just add that. Like, you can help out the pre-made lines if you feel like the pre-made lines are onto something. OMG, no. And then you want like a little... No. Jonathan, you are banging my daughter. I'm chatting, those aren't my lines. Oh well, they're lines now. Never mind that, let's party. Yeah, never mind that. Let's party. Wait, okay, wait, that's just giving me an idea. This one's gonna be a really bad one, but okay. You are at a party trying to convince Twitch chat. Okay, is this one a bad one? To sleep with you? Okay. To have a one night stand. Is that a bad idea? I don't know. Is that too bad? Is that too bad? What do you have there? That's a good one, yeah. What do you have there? Also, like, after the stream, as I've sort of said, after the stream, if you have more ideas, you're welcome to go into my Discord, and I do have the improv pre-made lines, so just add them on there, and I'll get that into the bot. Like, it's literally just a copy and paste situation, like, it's super fucking easy. No, you're just forcing two strangers to do smart. True. Like, if they're not comfortable with that, that could be, like, pretty uncomfortable. Like, it's one thing if it's, like, trying to do, like, a romantic thing, but trying to do a smutty thing, that could... Like, they have to be comfortable with that, right? What you mean I is drunk? What you mean I is drunk? Oh wait, also, that just makes me think of a panic line. I'm not as think as you drunk I am. Burp. Yeah! Burp. There we go. Should we give everyone one reroll of the prompts? I think that's not a bad idea. Like, if they're not comfortable with a prompt, they can, like, give it a reroll. Like, each individual, right? Yeah. What seems to be the officer problem? What seems to be the officer problem? You're at a party and are trying to get your friend to drink less. That's a better version, yeah! Okay, I like that. You are at a party and are trying to make your friend Twitch chat drink less. I like that. That's a much safer, much kinder example. I like that. Sheesh. Yeah, sheesh. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I fully just knocked over my mic there. Sheesh. Whisper bitch. Whisper bitch. That's a funny one. Um, Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, good one. Houston, we have a problem. What Elias originals can I come up with here? Can we poof that, or is that a no-no? What? The fuck is that? The fuck are you trying to say, man? That is not a word. I don't know what word you're trying to say there. I don't know what that word is. That wasn't in the building plan. But, right. I don't know. I want to play it safe. Because someone might, like, one of the competitors, like, you know, if there's a competitor that's not, like, comfortable with, like, jokes like that, I don't want to, like, accidentally offend them, right? There's certain swears that are okay, and I think there'll probably be ones where it's like, okay, that might be towing a bit of a line, depending on, like, if a pre-made one comes up with that, and it's like, you know, they're not comfortable with that. Like, I don't... Yeah, exactly. Do we have ones in the pre-mades? We've got ones that imply, like, sex and stuff, right? Like, you know, I think one I put was like, so anyway, how's your sex life? But yeah, no, and the thing is, with that one fella, I know what you're referencing. But if other people don't know that that's a reference, then yeah, they might be a bit uncomfortable with that. But yeah. But they're orphans. Okay, that wasn't in the building plan. But they're orphans. You're Bob Ross in front of a live Twitch chat. That feels too one-sided. Knowing the format of Bob Ross, which isn't a conversational format, Bob Ross just paints. Bob Ross live in front of a studio audience, like, I don't know. Like, that's why I did the one that's like, you're an author taking questions about your book. Yeah. Like, that's my one thing. Like, it's got to be something that can be dialogue, because you can't have one player taking up all the, you know, like, Twitch chat has to get a line in. I can do this all day, maybe. Yeah. I can do this all day, maybe. What Elias originals are there in my head? Elias original. Let me think of an Elias original. We need something funny. I've been doing all of them on Dogger. Okay, wait, Dogger, give me an Elias original.
I can't hold it in anymore.
Okay, sure. Prompt, you're taking questions about the release of Minecraft 2. That feels really specific. I don't know, like, what questions would you ask about that? That feels too specific. Prompt suggestion, casual conversation about an extraterrestrial invasion. Someone burned down Tesco while we disposed the body. Oh, okay, that's a line suggestion. Okay. Someone burnt down Tesco's. Where will we dispose of the body? Now. Twitch chat is an alien life form. Oh, okay, actually, right. A way to work the alien one in. You are trying to convince the alien life form Twitch chat that your planet is peaceful. That could be funny. Gives Twitch chat like room to just make alien noises. Oh, okay, we could even phrase it so it's like you're trying to communicate to the alien life form Twitch chat that your planet is peaceful. I'm just trying to think of more Elias originals. Elias original, go.
My wife asked me to tell you she hates this.
Okay, fucking fine. My wife asked me to tell you that she hates this. I came up with some really funny things for Dogger. I'm really excited to come up with some more because these are funny. You're trying to solve the trolley problem, but Twitch chat keeps making it more complicated. Oh, that could be funny. Quite specific, but it can work. You are answering the trolley problem, but Twitch chat keeps making it more complicated. Link to your one. Your wife asked me to tell you that she hates this. Yeah, we do have ones, like, from the chat where, like, we've had ones where someone said something and then someone's done a spin on it. So, like, those are legal. Your wife asked me to tell you she hates this. Cuck scenario? Oh, that one. Okay, right. Cuck scenario? Mario Kart 8. I don't know, like, what if someone hasn't played Mario Kart 8 and doesn't know how the theme song works? You found... Oh, Philip, that's a funny one. You found Twitch chat in bed with your wife. Okay, wait. Wait, what's funnier? What's funnier? You're in bed with Twitch chat's wife, or Twitch chat is in bed with your wife? Okay, Elias, just ignore me unless I say a line or prompt. Okay. But that one's funny. Is that one funny? He's a fucking girl. They are, they really are. Like, I have high hopes on the day. I think this could be really fucking funny. And like, honestly, it's not even a fucking issue if the entire, like, improv session, everyone's just fucking crying with laughter and no one can get a word out because they're just crying. That's fine. Like... I would like to know that in that 5 minutes, even if the improv is, like, minimal, if they're having fun, that's what matters, right? I want people to enjoy this event, right? Because we've had a few people that had to drop out, right? For, like, various different reasons and stuff. And I think for some people, it was, like, nervousness a little bit of, like, you know, this is the sort of format that I'm not, like, used to or whatever. And, like, that's totally valid. Totally valid, right? I only do this event with it in mind that I want people to just enjoy the fucking hell out of it, and you know, I don't want people to feel like they're in an uncomfortable situation, you know? Like, this is a silly fucking thing. It's just like, what, 10 minutes maximum of improv, with Twitch chat involved. It's silly, you know. Prompt, your King Midas and Twitch chat wants a hug. Okay, the only problem with that is if people don't know who King Midas is, like, if they get Twitch King Midas as a prompt and they're like, I don't know what King Midas is, that's possible, right? Literally, I was watching Daki, like, yesterday, and he didn't realize, he was playing a game, and it had see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, and he just did not pick up on it. And, like, it took him ages for him to, like, figure out that that was a thing, right? Then use the reroll. True. Yeah, okay. But what if they get that on reroll and they don't know what King Midas is? I mean, it's not like we can't explain something to them, right? Like, if they need, like, clarity on something, it's like, we can explain something. It's just, I don't want it to be too specific, right? Okay. You are King Midas. Actually, we could just explain it in the prompt. You're King Midas with the... and everything you touch turns to gold. Twitch chat wants to Twitch chat wants a hug. How do you stop them? Okay, and you've got to stop them. From suggestion, you and Twitch chat find each other's wives in bed together and now must discuss. Twitch chat wants a hug, but they smell of fish. Okay. You are trying to politely decline a hug from Twitch chat because they smell. And, you're trying to politely decline a hug from Twitch chat because they smell and they're insistent to know why you'd reject them. Okay. I remember someone not knowing what psionic means. Okay, psionic, I know what it means, but I think I need to like double check because it's been a while since I've heard it. Psionic. Oh, right, psionic powers, got it, yeah. It can be a bit of a word that trips you up, I can understand that. Okay. Okay. I still kinda like the one of, like, you're in bed. Okay. Like, the cheating one. I personally find that kind of funny. Like, you are caught in bed with Twitch chat's wife. You're trying to convince them it's not what it looks like. Yeah, we're here to help and watch the clock. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, like we're like the hosts, you know. We're timing them, and I guess just clarifying with them, like, you know, is like everything's, you know, you comfortable with the question? You know, are you like ready to go? Who's taking the first turn? That sort of thing, right? You're a potion master and Twitch chat has drank one of your unlabeled bottles. Oh, that could be funny. How would I phrase that? What's the best way to phrase that? I'm trying to think of like... Okay, you know what, yeah. You are a potion master and Twitch chat has drank an unlabeled potion. You've got to treat their, you've got to treat them. You've got to figure out what they took from their symptoms. That's the Doctor Who Scrooge driver? You're a Michelin star chef and Twitch chat didn't like the food. Okay, I already have one that's chef based, so that's the Dick for Love potion. Yeah, I've already got one that's chef based. Chef. Yeah, I've already got one that's chef and reviewer, so like it's just a different framing of it. My name's Chef in it. What if in it is just one of the lines in it? In it. Chug, 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 chug. Chug, 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 chug. What other other funny things? Dogger, should I steal from you?
Can I smell their feet?
Dogger, it does kind of stun lock me when it's a bit like, I didn't expect that one. Scandalized, you whore. Okay, scandalized, I wouldn't say, I guess shocked, right? Shocked voice. Okay, but would people be comfortable with that? Like, I'm just trying to think, like, you know, I don't know a lot of these people's boundaries, so it's just like, I don't want to, like, accidentally, like, step on someone's boundaries if they're really uncomfortable with something. Like, you know, generally, yeah, my streams are 18+, right? But it's like, I don't want to, like... yeah, I'm not sure. You nincompoop. Ooh, nincompoop, yeah. You nincompoop. You nincompoop. Or maybe like, you cretin. You are a cretin. Hello, son. You working on your project thingy? Hello, Houdini. How you doing? I am doing, I'm doing more lines and prompts for the improv, thing. So, you know, explaining little things, explaining some nuances and stuff, and just coming up with some more funnies. I've been doing some coding and little bits today and stuff. So, as we've sort of been discussing, exclamation mark line gives you a generated line. We also, me and Fella have access to prompt, like, so when you do prompt, you we can give you the prompt for the scenario. You just clutched a double kill bot lane, but Twitch chat is feeding. I don't even know what that means, my dude. Yeah, so Fella's like shown it there, yeah. Ugh, God, face is itchy today. We shouldn't talk. Oh yeah. My suggestion: behold your Lord and Savior, Lord Houdini. I'm not being threatened to say this. Just bring up Houdini in the fucking in the lion. I love that. Oh yeah, and the other thing, I have Dogger react, so Dogger, father has arrived. What do you think?
I've got a lot to say about this.
And I have a little sample. Dogger has a lot of thoughts. Dogger has a lot of thoughts. Dogger has a lot of thoughts on Lord Houdini, who's, I guess, his grandpa? Like, definitely not threatening anyone. Totally not putting a gun. Yeah, exactly. That is not the threat of death you feel. That is just a light breeze. Wait, actually, I want to use that. That is not a fart. You just felt. 'Tis just a light breeze. Father or mother or you? Yeah, actually it could be funny. Father? Mother? You? Fuck, I've been edited. Ah, God. I feel like every time I like stream, right, I've got headphones, but because I wear glasses, right, I always like put a headphone aside from my ear, and it always ends up giving me a bit of a headache. Actually, I will be honest, I have been getting a lot of headaches lately. I think I've just been using screens like way too fucking much, right? And also, I did get confirmed, my eyesight is shit. Surprise! My eyesight is worse now. But it was so funny yesterday, right? Like, I got my eyes tested, and then the optician, he was like, yep, your eyes are worse now, but you're doing exceptionally well. I'm like, what the oh, shit. I was gonna do funny, I did it on the wrong fucking screen. Yeah, it's like, your eyes are definitely worse, but you're doing exceptionally well. What does that mean? What does that mean? The fuck do you mean it's worse, but it's better, actually? Like, what the fuck? And now for a small ad break, start humming. Yeah, actually, yeah, that'd be cute, yeah. I can just copy paste, I don't even need to type unless I just need to, like, edit some wording. Prompts. You and Twitch chat are the good and bad twins of a king. Convince your father on what to do with the farmer before them. That feels really specific. The wording on that feels too specific. If there's a way we can simplify that, that could be better. Okay, the only problem with that one is it does feel like there's a third party involved, right? Which is, like, probably the king in that scenario. If it can be a two-person scenario, that's probably best. Don't worry, son, we can get you some new eye storage. Hand them over. Who said that? I'm in Scotland, I ain't seeing shit up here anyway. Yeah, I'm not in Scotland, give me your eyes. I need them. But, yeah, so I have a new prescription. I'll be getting those soon. I do really like getting a new prescription. It's one of the few things I do enjoy about glasses is that first day when you get your new pair of glasses and you're just like, whoa, everything's in crystal clear HD vision, and I really like it. But then you almost get a little bit delirious, like walking around on that first day, and you're just like, whoa, I see shapes and colours I have not seen in months, and everything is so crystal clear. I thought it was crystal clear and now it's clearer. Ha! I think I actually got a pair that's like a bit of a new style for me as well. Like ever so slightly. Shouting me out! I like Scotland. I like Scotland too. I've only been to Edinburgh. Actually, when I was really young, I think I went towards like Dundee or so. But I went to Edinburgh kind of recently and I loved it. I'd love to go back because, honestly, there was this one restaurant that me and fella went to and they served the best fucking haggis I've ever... Like, I've never had haggis. And that was the best fucking haggis I've ever had in my life and I want to go back, if only for the haggis. Go nowhere else in Edinburgh. I just want to have that haggis again. Maybe some whiskey. Maybe go to a bar and have some whiskey. But, like, whiskey and haggis. That's all I want. You bitch! Okay, alright. Let me add those words. Wow, my eyesight is just... Water! Hey! Alright. Wow, my eyesight is just as bad. It's just as bad as Elias J. Dodger. V2, Elias J. Dodger on Twitch.tv. I think doing Twitch.tv is probably the best way you can do it. Also, I'm probably not gonna do fellas subscribe today. I think if it's like a funny reference to someone, that could be great, right? Wait, okay. No, do the whole thing. No, I don't want to just randomly shout me out though. I'm not sure I like that. Wait, if he is, well, you'll be wearing them and ask him where you put them. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm already like that. Must have been the Fae. I love that. Must have been the Fae. You wanted to shout out, but you said shootout. Oh, I love that. Oh, actually, that gives me an idea. So anyway, I started blasting. I like as well that it's not follow, it's subscribe. It's like you're specifically wanting people to do the paid variant. My man, you are shameless. You're absolutely shameless. Bitch, please. No, seriously, please. Love it. I love this because like it has just been a really fun way to get everyone to do like one-liners and stuff. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's like a me thing, but I'm always just like I appreciate it, but it's never something I'm gonna like beg for or anything. You know, it's like if I ever do, it's only fucking jokingly, right? It's like it's just something where it's just like, yeah, if it happens, it happens, whatever, right? Like, but I don't want people to have to feel obligated to do it by any means, you know. Just being here is enough, you know. Wow, this even reminds me of fun times from Bacon Pierogi subscribed today. Okay, maybe it's a me thing, right? I'm like way more convinced to do it if it's someone else. Will I plug someone else aggressively? Yes, but if it's me, oh no, I can't be. Actually, okay. A way I have got it in mind is maybe to do like. Okay, but this is the thing though. It does warrant me doing it for every single member of the group, right? Like, I don't want to just like leave anyone out in the process. It's, like, you know. It could be funny. Wow, that name for you. One shout me out. Wow. You fucking shouted yourself out. Do I need to do that? Same prompt. Hello, Trill. Hello, thank you for the raid. If you don't know me, hello, my name's Elias J. Dodger, 1920s Raider. How you doing, Governor? If you need to raid a run, totally fine, totally cool. We are writing more prompts and lines for the Improv event, which Trill will also be part of, yeah. Yeah, so we'll, it will start next Saturday, and then we'll have another one on the 31st. Yes, I'm so excited. I'm excited too! It's gonna be really fun. And yeah, we have a few little toys as well. I've been doing some programming and stuff, so, on the event, we you know, it works now, but we do have ! line, so it does generate a line to use, a funny quip, if you will. And ironically, someone literally complimented my improv skills the other day, and I was like, "Screw yes! Oh, let's go! I can't wait to see that." So I say all the time, IRL still, literally. So many of these are just like vocal stems. I love it. The other one, me and Fella have access to ! prompt, which will give the prompts on the day. But that's like a mod 1 also. And then, Dogger, what do you have to say about the Raiders?
This reminds me of JoJo's.
Yay! We have a funny soundboard, and Dogger can give his input at the click of a button. What do you think about that, Dogger?
Anyway, I'm selling essential oils. Is anyone
Dogger, no!
interested?
Dogger,
I
no!
swear
No,
this is
no,
not an MLM.
No, Dogger! We talked about this! Not the MLM, exactly. I was just like giggling to myself the entire time I was writing those. I'm gonna write so many more, honestly. Line. I, blank, now the leader of the Decepticons. Ooh, that could be funny. Slash other insert group here. Hello, Tats, how you doing? How you doing? So are you a programmer? No, I'm not a programmer. God, I wish. So I basically use Mix Up for a lot of my stuff. And Mix Up is like kind of like a very simple Mix Up, so basically I was just making commands on there and just figuring out like, okay, how can I make this command work, right? So I was super proud of myself making some stuff work and everything. Hi, hello! It's my baby. Yeah, it's so good. And then also, my sound redeems have all been transitioned to Mix Up. Because Sound Alerts was like, actually, you can only have 10 sounds. I'm like, nah, fuck you. Nah, we're not doing it. We're not doing that. No, I want all the Sound Alerts. I don't want 10. This is heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking.
Wow.
Wow! I forgot how long this one was. This is a full bit. This is a full bit of a song. Everything is free there for me now. Basically you can do everything, so why not? Yeah, like, fella was convincing me to do that, and then I was like, I don't know. And then I saw it was like a limit of 10, I'm like, yeah, nah, fuck it, we're moving to Mix Up. And in terms of the sound alerts as well, I wasn't entirely sure about keeping, I think it was Baba Booey and Gnome. I don't know, like, I want the redeems to be like really funny. So I was like, I didn't know if Baba Booey and Gnome were like funny. I just feel like every time I get them, it's just like, yeah, I'll just repeat the same thing. I like them to feel responsive, you know. I like an alert to feel like it's a something.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey. Oh, I already had Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
I thought I got rid of Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Oh fuck.
Baba Booey.
Oh no.
Baba Booey.
I'm being assaulted with Baba Booey's. Dogger, help me, Dogger.
Baba
I
Booey.
scan.
He
Baba
stands
Booey.
it. He stands
Baba
it.
Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
I can't get out of this
Baba
prison.
Booey.
Help
Baba
me.
Booey. Baba
Help
Booey.
me. I'm stuck in here.
Baba Booey.
Let me out of here.
Baba Booey.
Let me out of here.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Help.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Okay, I think it's done. I like for thank you for the like. Thank you.
Baba Booey.
Thank you for the bits, fella. Baba Booey. Okay, I guess we're keeping Baba Booey. I wasn't sure about Gnome though. Yeah, I'm so excited for the event. I must go eat salad. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. And thank you for the friendly event. It'll be so great. Honestly, thank you for taking part. It means the world to me. And in true London fashion, I shanked them by the Thames. Love that. Gotta honor my heritage. Okay, wait. So I'm now leader of insert evil group here. That actually could be really funny if someone also just reads insert evil group here. Unless that's supposed to be like Decepticons / something else. How did I get here? Letting the days go by, let the waters hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After once in a lifetime, water's flowing underground. I love that song. This is not my beautiful house. And you say to yourself, this is not my beautiful wife. I genuinely love that song to bits. It's I didn't know about it, right, until Enna. I'm a basic bitch, right? Enna came out, and referenced it, and then I listened to the song and I'm like, fuck, this is so me coded. I would dance like that. I would dance like that. I do the fucking like water dissolving and water remove. There is water at the bottom of the ocean. Remove the water, remove the water, remove the water, remove the water. Water dissolving and water remove. Letting the days go by. Let the water hold me down. Quick civilian, what year is it? Has World War III happened yet? Absolutely. I can roto that. Actually, fella, for realsies, I would love that so much. Oh my god. It's Trash Panda, thank you for the follow, thank you. Oh god, also, while I'm here actually, I've talked about this a bit, and I think I'm gonna commit to it, right? When we hit 300, because we're getting there, which also crazy, thank you so fucking much. When we get to 300, I'm going to do the epic react, right? Epic first time listen, because I've never fucking listened to it. I know nothing about it, right? I just know that, I know Cloves feral about it, I know Spring's fucking into it. I know, like, I know so many people that are into it. I know nothing about it, right? So I'm like, I'm just waiting for that moment of just like, I need to just get my ass in gear and get that ready. Actually, that's a good question. Is there just like a YouTube playlist of like epic musical in order or something, right? Like, epic is in a word, epic. That's crazy. Yeah, because I know there's people that do the animatics, right? So, Jeff Steitzer. Wait, okay, epic epic playlist? This is just gonna come with general, isn't it? Yeah, okay, with general. Oh, no, there we go. Animatics in order. Oh. Oh. There are 39 animatics. Are they all by... No, they're by different people. Oh. How long is it? No. Wow, it starts with a guitar chord. Oh, there's one as well that isn't animatics. 40 songs and so many animatics. Oh. Okay, so this playlist only has 39 though, so unless I'm missing one. Huh. I'm just trying to see like how long it would be. At least a few hours, right? Honestly, I'm like really fucking down to do that. I want to dedicate the time to it, right? And part of me was thinking about being a really fucking extra bitch and reading the Odyssey beforehand. Just to be like, okay, I'm caught up on the lore. I have the Odyssey. The only thing stopping me is me, to be totally honest. Okay, wait, so how many songs are in Epic? Epic song list. 30... There are 40. Okay, so that playlist has one missing. And I don't know which one that is. I might have to quickly cross-reference that. Let me cross-reference that. Okay, because I don't mind doing like an animatics one, because it might help me understand the plot a bit more. Okay, wait, so... What is missing off this playlist? Okay, so Horse and the Infant, yep. Just a Man. Oh, and Just a Man. Okay, no, got it. It does have everything, but one is 2 songs. It's 2.5 hours. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, it depends if from the sounds of it, some of Epic is really sad, so I may fucking cry. Like, this is the thing though, this is the thing. I used to be a massive fucking theatre kid, right? I was that bitch with the Hamilton phase. Like, okay, I think it started, like, I already liked theatre. Then I had, like, a Les Mis phase. I don't care what people say, I liked the film. I thought the film was really good. I still have a soft spot for it. I still think the performances are really good. I don't care. I don't care about the hate. I don't care about the haters. I like Les Mis the film. Fuck Cats though. Cats sucked, but like... I mean, it starts with war crime, so... Yay! Just like me! Yeah, so yeah, I had Hamilton as a phase. The way Hamilton just fucking rewired my brain chemistry as well. I was like, oh my god. I think I got introduced to it through Burn. It was either Burn or Satisfied. I think it was Burn. Any way to describe the Trojan horse, the pre-war crimes, war crime. Yeah! Hey, it was the first skirmish. I mean, it was probably more, actually, when you really think about it, but yeah. First undercover. Loved Hamilton too. Yeah, Hamilton was great. What else? What else did I have, like, a massive phase over? I've said about Wicked, not that I had a phase about it, but that I'm its biggest fucking hater. That it is my one petty bitch argument that I will just hold on to life of just like, Wicked sucks ass and I hate it and I don't care and I'm not watching the film. I know everyone says the film is better, I don't care, I'm not watching it. It's my one thing. It's my one thing. God, what other ones? What other ones did I already have? I liked Waitress. Waitress was cute. I've never watched it in theaters, but like I really liked the music from it. Particularly I stick with real things, usually facts and figures. When information's in its place, I minimize the guessing game. But I don't like guessing games. That one, yeah. When he sees me. The ones with him, actually, I can't remember his name. What was it? You're never, ever, 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 ever getting rid of me. That one. I liked that one. It's not a phase, it was shit. Speaking of, like, line suggestion, it's not a phase, mum. Yeah. It's not a phase. I should add that to Dogger. That should be a Dogger line. Dogger, what do you think about that?
Yippee.
Yeah, okay, he likes it. The nice part as well, right? Like, it doesn't... The nice part about that is it doesn't stop the TTS from working, so you can still type out stuff. Yeah, TTS Ally EJ Dogger still works. So, both commands operate off the same thing, but they don't, like, converge too badly. So, you know, Dogger can generate a response, and Dogger can say a response. Yeah, big stretch. What else? I'm just thinking about musicals now. God, what other musicals was I a big fan of? I know I was a fan of quite a few. I'm gonna be honest, as much as I was a Hamilton fan, I never really got into In the Heights. I did like that mini one that they did that was like, the drug one? I can't remember the name of it. But like, that was nice. Oh, Dear Evan Hansen. I did really like Dear Evan Hansen. And then the film kind of came out, and then I was like, actually, you know what? Thinking about it a bit more now, I'm like, it's a bit of a... I think it at least made me a little bit sour on Ben Platt, right? Like, I really liked Ben Platt's performance, and then, like, the film came out, and I'm like, After Hamilton, all his songs started sounding very similar. Yeah. I think I was talking to Fella, right? Because I'm pretty sure that he did the music on Mufasa, right? And we were always fucking Ben Platt. Wow. Give a fucking clap for Fella there. Wow. They're laughing and everything. They're cheering on that. They're light applause. But another big clap. Wow. Good job. Oh god, I'm gonna be obnoxious about soundboards. You have no idea. Line suggestions. Thank you. Yeah, get a W in chat. Yeah. So, yeah, I was saying to Fella, right? Because the one line we always joked about with the Mufasa thing was like, I always wanted a brother. And I said to Fella, like, oh yeah, Lynn did the music on that, right? And he was like, wait, Lynn? And he was like, yeah. You gotta envy the guy. He made Disney money and he doesn't have to think anymore. Like, you know, yeah. He did Always Thinking on Hamilton and then was like, okay, I can just kind of take it easy with the rest of it. I got Disney money now, I don't need to care. Yeah. Yeah. But I personally, I still look back fondly on Hamilton as a musical. I still think it's lyrically very fucking good. Make one good musical now, you just don't work serious anymore. Well, okay, his stuff on Moana was good. Like, Moana was, like, catchy, but also had, like, some parts that were really, really strong. Can't really say the same about Mufasa, but, like... yeah, Moana's music is good. Okay, I haven't seen Moana 2. I don't want to watch Moana 2. Does it even have music? Like, because I know, like, Lin is almost, like, artist in residence with Disney, right? But I know he couldn't work on Moana 2. Also, yeah, Encanto, he did Encanto as well. I like Encanto's music. Encanto's music's nice. It has music. Okay, so it's not fucking memorable then, that's for sure. Someone would have said something. Also, okay, I've not watched it, but I kind of really want to watch the Snow White musical. Not musical, the live action, right? Because everyone's saying it's, like, the worst one, and I'm so interested. Line suggestion, roll me a d20. That could be funny. Wait, okay, I've got an idea. Because if people work together on this could be really funny. Right, roll me a d20 and let me roll a d20 for that. Alternatively, one of the lines is roll a d20. Actually, okay, no. We'll just do let me roll a d20 for that. Because then, if someone wants to actually put in the command, that could be really funny. Yeah. My brain's just on musicals right now. Perception check failed. Yeah! Perception check failed. You sound like you farted. Just force them to do a 5-minute D&D campaign. Maybe? Like, okay, what is a scenario, like, you're a DM running a one-shot with Twitch chat. Or running a 5-minute one-shot with Twitch chat. That could be kind of crazy. You are a DM. You are a dungeon. Master. Running running a 5-minute improv not 5-minute improv, 5-minute one shot with Twitch chat. Gotta try and finish the story. Yeah, 5 minutes you gotta like at least kill a boss. With it's Dogger! Dogger's saying it, not Dodger! Dogger is a dog, he's allowed to say that!
This feels evil.
Dogger, why aren't you agreeing with me, Dogger? Dogger, you gotta be on my
Is
side
this
here.
it? Am I just a circus act to you? Just something you can play around with?
No.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did! It's literally in the chat, you literally said woof.
Elias, you need to go to the hospital. This is serious.
I'm fine! I'm not mentally unwell! I am fine! God forbid. Oh yeah, by the way, fella, I don't know if you've noticed it. Look at Llama Lass's badge. Just look at that, right? What is that? What is that you see there? You are the dogs. Not me, you are the dogs. You got that dog in you. If you sub to the Elias J. Dodger channel, you are a furry. You are a dog.
I think you need medical attention. You think your eyes can see chat.
Oh, it was just a scuff. Okay. I don't need medical attention. I'm fine. I'm fine. Dogger, you gotta be on my side here, man. You understand, right?
Wow, you resort to calling on me because you can't come up with anything on your own.
Dogger!
For shame, Dodger, for shame.
Dogger, come on! Why with me? God dang it, god dang it. You lost my sub, sorry. Look, all I'm saying, I kind of cooked with the Dogger responses. I'm gonna come up with way more. I think there's still like at least 2 in me.
This is animal abuse. Stop calling.
I'm sorry. I know you're trying to sleep, Dogger, but like you're so witty, and I love capturing just how funny you are.
I give that a 6.5 out of 10.
Exactly. You are funny, and you should own that. Yes, queen, slay. You can't write that shit. He just hates you. Dogger likes me, right? Right, Dogger?
This smells like a scam.
This is heartbreaking.
Queen Dogger, Bo you peasant.
Don't. If it makes you like me, please. Please, I just want to be liked. I just want to feel supported and loved. Yeah. I don't want you to hate me, Dogger. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dogger. Cannot find the notes. So he searched. I love when you have hotkeys and then you don't realize they're attached to something. I really want to take this character out of TTS and just pay someone to read all of this. Okay. The problem is... Okay. I don't know how I can make that work since it's part of VTube Studio TTS. Like, it is a specific app and stuff. I don't think the app has, like... Actually, I'm curious. Does it have a way to have specific voices, like, built into it? No, because it is built from TTS. Oh, hell, Dogger. I love it because if people, like, don't watch my streams super often, they're just like, who the fuck is Dogger? Gimmicks that just play random MP3s from a folder. Ah, true, that could work. The only thing is, I do also like the fact that Dogger does have the chat-based one. It just gives like a bit more like customization to, you know, because otherwise it would just be randoms. But like, and it is fine with the randoms, but I feel like the randoms are more like general responses that could be applicable, right? But I like that it's got a mix between, oh yeah, it can give this response and then it can also give this. Also, this TTS thing, right? I can do it right now. It has Animalese as a thing. So okay, Dogger, talk to me in Animalese. I don't know what he fucking said there. Yeah. just I love that he said, what about everyone's mothers? Dogger, you can't say that.
Nope, 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 nope.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna get cancelled. You're gonna get cancelled, Dogger. This is... I hate to say it, but it's true. Failure wasn't an option, and yet you still managed it. Yeah. Wait, okay, we can actually make that a line. Go here. You said, what about my mother? Give a Mandarin and it is established he knows. Look, I think it's in my rules that it's English only chat.
Run
and
as fast as you can. You can't escape me. I'm Dogger, my man.
Dogger, my man. I think I've literally got one of the pre-built responses that's just run as well. It's so funny. I just want to keep adding to this shit. Just be like, yes, Dogger, just have like a million fucking responses. Just become like way too fucking complex. But yeah, I got you guys sub badges. I got sub badges because I was gonna like commission, and then I was like, I probably will in the future. But then I was just like, I was trying to think of like, okay, it'd be nice to do something with my hat, right? But then I was like, oh, what do I do with my hat? How do I give my hat like custom, you know, colors and stuff, right? Like how do you do that? And then I was like looking at the VGen store, and then I saw the dog ones, and I was like, I could make you guys dogs. So, I can turn it back on you. You can support me, and then you can be a dog.
I'm in the drive-thru of Burger King.
Can I get the opportunity with the onion rings? I don't know the lyrics off by heart for that. I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the lyrics off by heart. I peaked in my teen years and it was all downhill from there. Oh, I love that. Holy shit, we've been going for like 2 hours and 30 minutes. Also, okay, what do you think about if I do the epic stream for 300, I make it a drinking stream as well? So I react to it and then I'm also like drinking at the same time. Maybe? I just, okay. I've only done like one stream where I had like a tiny bit to drink and I had like a sip of whiskey, right? So if I do a drinking stream, maybe I'll drink something that's a bit lighter. And like, I don't know, that could be funny. I just want to get to the point where like, I just fucking, like, okay, I've never like properly cried on stream. So it would be very interesting if Epic does make me cry. But this is the thing. Right, chat, I'm in a conundrum right now, right? At my work has been really busy because basically like annual leave and everything, right, is all kind of fallen into 1 month. So I've been the only one that's been able to like kind of carry full time. I'm doing some overtime on Saturday as well. Like, you know, it's busy. It's been busy lately, right? don't worry, I will be in time for the bacon event. It's I start work fucking early, so it's like it's not an issue, right? So here's my conundrum. I can't really take off holiday tomorrow, right? Because I was considering it. I was high-key considering it. I think it will only be about like next month or so that things start clearing up a little bit and I might get time off, right? So, Sleep Token release their new album tomorrow, right? Basically tonight, 12 o'clock, but tomorrow, right? I have a conundrum here. I'm not gonna wake up at 12 o'clock at midnight to listen to this album, right? I don't want to, like, wake up the whole house, whatever, right? There are two things I could do. Either I listen to it as soon as possible, but because I'll be in the office tomorrow, I will be, like, stopping myself from having a fucking meltdown of just, like, I need to scream, I need to shit, I need to cry, I need to yell, I need to piss, I need to cry, I need to cry harder, like, like, I can listen to it, that's the pro, but it's like, the con is that I have to contain just how fucking excited I am, right? And I wouldn't be surprised if there's a song in that album that makes me cry. I cried listening to Emergence. When Emergence first dropped, I was just like, and then I was listening to it, and then I was like fucking flailing about, and then I started crying, and I was emotional that day. And like, I kept having bouts of tears, where it's like, I'd be better, and then I'd listen to it again, and then I'd cry again. I'm just like, oh fuck, no Sleep Token, ah! Like, just feeling my brain chemistry, like, change in real time, right? But then the other one is, I do a stream tomorrow, maybe like an unarchived or so, maybe an unarchived, or we upload like a clip on YouTube or something, right? Crying, this makes me cry more. Yeah, the alternative is I do a stream tomorrow, as soon as I can finish or so, like as soon as I'm at my, like, station, and we do like a first time reaction, like a totally blind reaction, beyond like the 3 singles that they've dropped, right? So Emergence, Caramel, and Damocles, right? The con of that being that I have to bear the hours that I'm at work, also suppressing my excitement because I'm deliberately choosing not to hear it. I don't know. Either way, I'm containing something. And like, is it better to just, like, I guess, edge myself for a good few hours so that I can be feral in a safe environment, but in turn, edging myself for a few hours? Or do I, get it out the way, just, have it, but then, I guess, edge myself on just being that excited about it? I don't know. This is a real conundrum here. If you wait, what are the chances someone messaged you about how good it was or something? Not very likely. Like, maybe Fella would listen to it. I don't think anyone would spoil it, right? Like, the only things I can think, right? I know Sheggles on Blue Sky, I know they're a big fan, so I would probably just see it around online a little bit, or like a little bit of discussion of just like, oh my god, that was so good, right? Fella might end up listening to it, probably will, and just be like, I don't think Fella would prompt it, I think Fella has to be prompted to talk about it. Unless they do something really fucking impressive, right? Yeah, no, I don't really have the sort of people that would spoil it, right? Because I've said it before, I have 2 friends, right? And these 2 friends listen to metal, right? And one of these friends was one of the ones that got me into Sleep Token in the first place, right? And for their first two singles, I sent them on like our group chat, and I was like, "Oh my fucking god, more Sleep Token! I am feral. The worms in my brain, they are tingling." And they were like, "Oh yeah, but they haven't really changed their sound, right? You know, like the sound's pretty similar to Take Me Back to Eden. You know, like it sounds like Ascensionism Part 2." And I'm just like, "I don't care. The worms in my brain. The worms in my brain. Chat. The worms in my brain. The worms in my brain." Never say spoiled, but say it's so good kind of thing to make it edging stronger. But like, if I'm able to bear with for like the day, and you know, once I can actually listen to it and then listen to it on stream, that would be like a really special moment. And also like, it would also just be nice, even for myself, the posterity, just to like have that as a recording and save that. I was just like, Elia's having a real fucking moment here with something that means the fucking world to her, you know? Like, it could be really nice. It could be really nice to have that. Sounds yeah, plan then. I feel like the pros are outweighing the cons for me when it comes to the edging. Because all I could do, I could just cope through the day. I don't have to restrict myself on the singles. Like, I've listened to the singles. So I could just keep looping Emergence, Caramel, and Damocles and just not listen to the rest. Like, the rest of their discography is not limited to me. If I need to cope with that, I can just listen to the rest of their discography and just pretend like it's today, tomorrow. Like, today, we only have Emergence, Caramel, Damocles. Just pretend that the album gets released once I come back from work and just ignore Spotify being like, "Hey, Elias, look, the new album's here." And the email, it's like, you know, an offering. And I'm like, no, it comes out when I'm ready for it to come out. Dogger, do you think we've got a plan here?
Hide.
It will be a practice in what's the word? Like meditation? Like deprivation almost? All we need is basic resistance to temptation. Which is funny. I'm so bad at that. I'm so bad at that. I'm that sort of bitch, right, who has constantly tried to quit, like, phone addiction shit, right? And I am so fucking bad at that. Like, my impulse control is terrible. But, if it's for a stream, I would like to give it a go. I think, that could just be nice. That could just be nice to, like, you know, get to have a moment, have like a first experience and whatnot. Again, I don't know if it'll be archived. The thing is, I always save my recordings, right? So if it's an unarchived recording, I will still have access to the video. So what I could do is maybe do like those reaction YouTube videos. It depends on like what is allowed. Because, I see a lot of 2s on screen. Oh, yeah! Just my fucking, yeah, well, I think, is that Dogger that does that? Or is that, oh, I think it's my game zoom, isn't it? It's when my game zoom comes out. Interesting. Huh, we learn something new every day. Yeah, okay. I'll make a post about that on Blue Sky and just be like, yep, I'm doing it, I'm gonna edge myself for the entire day. And then we're gonna listen to Sleep Token together, and I get to be feral. I don't think you guys are gonna get it. I'm gonna be feral. Like, it's gonna be bad. Gooning. We're not gooning. We're listening to Sleep Token. We're not gooning. It might sound very similar to gooning, but I promise you it's not. And we could do like a tier list maybe of just like, you know, take the songs and just like rank the songs, like what song is at the top. okay, the thing is, it'll be the top for like a first listen, because I know, like, for me, right, when Damocles came out, I listened to it like when it dropped, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's soft, right? But in my head, I was like, you know, Emergence and Caramel were a bit like heavier and stuff, right? And then Damocles went to the top because I was just listening to that shit on repeat. I was just like, this is my brain worm. This is the shit that lodges itself into my root canal. Like, edging, and once the edging is over, sleep token. Yeah, actually. Yeah, honestly, that's... No, but like, I wouldn't want to sleep. I'd want to just keep listening to it and then like lie on the floor. Yeah, I think hey, at least it'll make like my overtime pretty good, because then like on my overtime day I can just loop the whole album, you know. It's just one day. It's not even the whole one day. It's like a few hours or so, you know. It's entirely possible. It's entirely possible. I just need to be a big strong girl. Yeah. Maybe I'll post on Blue Sky about like I'm edging myself from the new Sleep Token album, like just keep me distracted. Do anything else. Ask me anything. I you know, any distractions. Make me think of literally anything else. God, I make it sound like it's a fucking addiction. Big and strong and sitting in the corner rocking back and forth. Yeah, you know, I will be biting my thumb, but like... I will be sucking on my thumb, but, you know, it's the price I have to pay. It's the price I have to pay for being a good person. Good girl. And like... Yeah, I can cope with the few hours or so that I can't listen to it. I can't listen to it as soon as everyone else. But I'll be strong, right? I can do it, right? You believe me, chat, right? Yeah. I think I'm talking myself into it, right? I think just how special that moment would be to like listen to that album in full and just be like, yay, a new brainworm. Cause like, okay, when it came to album drops, right? I was
Don't
feral.
come crying to me if you snap.
Honestly, Dogger, I don't even think you'll get a moment. Like, as soon as I am, like, ready to go, it will just be like, I need to go, I need to listen to Sleep Token, go, Sleep Token. Just, like, scratch that itch so bad and just be like, yes! Yeah, cause, what was I gonna say? Yeah, with albums, right? I've been like, I've always said this, right? One of my favourite albums of all time is Porter Robinson's Nurture, right? It was one of those albums that came to me at the right time. And I feel like I'm feeling this way about Sleep Token's new one. But yeah, so, Nurture, right? It meant a lot to me as an album. And when Porter was like teasing new music, I was like, fuck yes, let's go, right? And I loved Cheerleader. Cheerleader was really good. I cried as well. It was one of those ones where it's like, yeah, I cried. And then the album came out and I'm like, I'm not a big fan of this, actually. I don't like this album. The way, like, okay, honestly, I feel like there's something I could possibly say, because it feels like Sleep Token and Porter Robinson are dealing with roughly the same concept of like the weight of fame, but for some reason Porter's one didn't hit for me. Like, it's the same sort of concept, it's the same sort of messaging, but Porter's one felt a bit too you know, like, hard to relate to, right? I felt like I felt like Sleep Token's stuff so far, even if it has been about like a super hyper specific experience, has still felt relatable. I think that's probably just it, right? Like, how do you make relatable art about an experience that only like 1% of people know, right? So like being famous, right? So many people will not be famous. Like, you know, that's just that's life, right? It's a luck thing, it's a chance thing, it's, you know, that, right? So you make art about it, but how do you make that art resonate with the people who won't reach that, you know, that won't ever experience that feeling? How do you convey your feelings to people that will never understand those feelings, but like try and find that common ground? Because at the end of the day, like, the whole message that you're trying to convey is like, I'm human too, right? Like, I'm human too, my worries are still the same here as they were when I was like, you know, when I wasn't famous, right? So it's like, I think artistically that is a really interesting topic. Just to like explore that as a theme of like, why does it resonate in some? Why doesn't it resonate in others? You know, like, generally art is subjective, right? I know me up front. I know that Sleep Token's sound resonates with me more than Porter's sound. Like, but the thing is, I love Nurture. I love Nurture to bits. Like, I found that album incredibly fucking relatable. And Cheerleader was also Smile, right? Smile. It was also about like experiences that are very personal, very relatable, but I struggled to connect with it. But it's like, they're both still very personal, very confessional albums. But I feel like, I don't know if it was the hyperpop aspect of it. And I do wonder if maybe that's an aspect of like, what is the sonic nature of the way you tell that? Or I guess if you do it visually, right, what's the visual nature of how you convey that? Because Nurture was very rooted in nature, right? It was an album that was very much about like natural imagery, you know. The sky was a common theme, you know, like lying in the grass is like the cover and stuff. People can connect to that. But then the hyperpop stuff, the very like kitsch sort of thing, right? It's a really, really hyper-specific thing. And this is the thing. I respect Porter, like, you know, making whatever he wants to make. I respect that, like, artistically he's not bound by, like, having to do Nurture too, right? He makes what he wants to make, and I think that shit is great. You know, I respect the fuck out of that. It doesn't have to connect with me. That's fine. I just think, yeah, I wonder, like, if part of it is a presentation thing about, like, what is the difference in presentation there, also, you know? But again, the thing is, I'm very biased. I'm biased about Nurture, and I'm biased about Sleep Token. Like, it wouldn't exactly be... It would be very hard to make a non-subjective study, because... One, I'm very fucking unhinged and feral about the music that I like. You know, I'm like, I defend it to its death. If it tickles my brainworm, it tickles my brainworm. Like, literally, I've seen that, like, you know, like, the prominent fucking YouTube music reviewers and stuff, I've seen they don't really like Sleep Token. I see, like, the metal community is always quite, you know, quite weird about Sleep Token, because it's like, oh, they do metal, but then they're also, like, genre shifting. Like, how true metal are they? I can't pay attention to that shit. I can't give myself the bandwidth to look at that, because, like, I get that it's, like, a different opinion, and maybe it would, like, enlighten my view on it. But it's too precious to me. It's too precious to me, and I've got to protect that. Like, I think because, like, I've had so many good things taken away from me, right? Like, just, if I had to describe it, it's like, I think I've said before, I've had like a lot of things that I've been a fan of, and then the creator's been like, turned out to be like shit. So like, I feel like I want to love fiercely because I don't know if that art will lose its charm, right? Like, I want to enjoy the time I have with it while it's clear, I guess. Not to say that it will get cancelled, right? I think it's just like maybe a bit of a nihilistic outlook on my part of just like, god dang it, everything I've liked has been cancelled for one reason or another, and it's just like, ugh, what if it all ends? What if I touch something and, you know, what if it's Midas but inverse? I touch it, it turns to shit. Inverse Midas. Everything gets cancelled eventually. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, for some reason or another, that humans are imperfect. We, you know, we can never be that, like, perfect standard, I guess. Yeah, so I was like, I want to enjoy the time I have with the things I love and not let myself get brought down because someone else has a differing opinion on it or whatever. Because, you know, it's one thing if it's like objective fact, right? Or like just things that I can plainly see, but then it's like, if it's just someone, you know, not vibing with its genre or whatever, you know, it's like, I respect it, but, you know, this is my thing and I want to just hold on to it. Turn it in would get cancelled to save your own interests, equivalent exchanged. Oh, maybe that's the case. Maybe that's the case. Guys, you gotta cancel me. You gotta end Elias J. Dodgers so that my beautiful interests can live on in eternity. We plod along till life cancels us, so we make ourselves happy with other stuff that too will be cancelled eventually. Yeah, like, because, okay, I'm not a fan of the mindset that, like, if you liked something and it got cancelled, it's like, oh, you should have known. You should have known that that would get cancelled. The red flags were, like, fucking steaming. Like, when you love something, right, it's the fucking, like, rose-tinted glasses, right? Like, you don't notice. You genuinely don't notice. And sometimes it's like, it's not fucking apparent in the first place, right? I hate any notion of like, oh yeah, you should have known. It's like, you can't have known. Or like, if you did, you had to have been paying like 100% attention, right? Almost like examining it for flaws right off the gate, you know? Like, being like uncompromising in your vision of stuff, when it's like a lot of people just want to enjoy shit, you know? Yeah. We're talking about death getting cancelled from life. Yeah. Hey, come on. But yeah, I just want my burger. Too bad, your burger's cancelled too. It committed war crimes. Prompt suggestion: you work in a fast food place and teaching new employee Twitch chat the basics. We already have a but like we have one that's like okay, wait. I don't mind work with that and doing like, you work at a fast food place and are trying to teach Twitch chat how to assemble a burger. I think that's different enough. Yeah, that's fair, yeah. How to assemble a burger. Train like instructing them not to swear at customers. Oh yeah, true. Okay, actually I like that, yeah. The ropes. They're not good at they're not good at the basics. Yeah, very, very long-winded discussion that basically boils down to, I really like Sleep Token and it's a bit feral. But this is my, like, okay, this is my real genuine fear at a point. I'm scared about getting into Epic because I'm scared about getting into Epic. Like, I know me. I know me. I'm the bitch. Okay, I never read it, I'm gonna be honest, but I'm the bitch who bought Alexander Hamilton the book because I listened to the play Hamilton. Like, am I gonna start reading the classics in full because I listened to Epic? It's possible. It's likely. I'm scared I'm gonna be that sort of person that just doesn't shut up about it. Not that that's a bad thing, but I know what I'm like. I'm just gonna be like, but hey, have you thought about Epic? Like, hey, this reminds me of Epic. Like, I have a feeling I'm gonna like it, just with all the, like, glowing reviews on it and stuff, right? And I do have just a very strong feeling I might get a little bit obsessed about it. Not like obsessed where it's just, like, dangerous, you know, but just, like, obnoxious at least. Obnoxious enough where it's like, yeah, I bring it up quite a bit, don't I? You see how I am with Luke from Streets. You know what I'm like. Yeah, I'm pretty normal about my interests. If you haven't seen already, I'm pretty hinged about them. I don't bring them up all the time. I'm like, actually, I'm really chill. I'm a chill guy. I'm a very chill guy. Yeah. You see what I mean? You see the problem, right? I get into Epic, then I get into Epic. It's not like it's very rarely black and white. It's very rarely black and white. Epic? Did someone say Epic? Hey, what was your favorite 2 hours of chat? Exactly! It's so possible. It's so possible. Is Epic the thing that gets me back into my musical theatre, like, phase? It's possible. Who knows? Admittedly, though, the one thing about musical theatre, right? I feel like Epic is nice, because I feel like it does, how would I describe it? It democratizes the traditional process by which musical theatre is done, right? But basically, this is my English literature student coming out now. Say hello, English literature student. So basically, one of my courses was about, like, the capitalist nature of theatre, right? And it was a lot about, like, kind of looking critically towards established, like, West End, Broadway theatre and musical theatre by extension, and turning your attention more towards smaller theatre productions and, like, you know, independent groups, productions like that, right? And I'm gonna be entirely honest with you, those productions blew my fucking mind. Like, just the possibilities that small theatre has, and honestly, it's been an itch I've not been able to scratch, and I really want to go back and watch, like, a small theatre show, because one, okay, basic bitch opinion, they're fucking cheap. like small theatre, you know, either the tickets are free, or they're dirt fucking cheap, and it's like, in this economy, crazy. But then the shows, if you find, like, a good show, holy shit, is it a good show? Like, so the two that I bring up, right, free that I bring up, right, there's one that's a bit more, like, she's more of a more established playwright, but even then, the show was, like, small, right? So one of them I studied was Carol Churchill's What If Only, which was a 15-minute play. 15 minutes! I went uptown for a 15-minute play, but it was one of the best fucking plays I've ever seen. Like, just how effectively everything was conveyed in 15 minutes. I was like, wow. And, like, just, you know, the stagecraft of it and everything. I was just like, fucking hell, wow. The other one was a free one, I believe. I think it was like, yeah, it was a free one. It was Mamoru Iriguchi. What you see when your eyes are closed, what you don't see when your eyes are open. That was fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant fucking show. Like, the way it made me reassess the relationship to the proscenium theatre. I loved that. And then the other one I think about is Little Women. It's kind of spelt kind of weird. It's like women. I can't remember the name of the group that put it on, but they're like a small group of like feminist producers and stuff. And it was so fucking funny. At the end of the show, like, it built up to this massive joke that was just them making a fuck-off massive margarita, and then all drinking it at the same time with, like, massive straws, and it was crazy. It was so crazy, but it was, like, such an entertaining show, and I loved it to bits, and, like, the fact that it's Little Women, and it starts off, and they're on stilts in, like, tall dresses in the sky, and it's, like, it was so funny. It was so good. I think it's Figs and Wigs were the group that made it. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I respect Epic because it is like an inversion on a lot of the traditional standards for how musical theatre is produced. In the same way that like analog horror and stuff like that, right, have been changing the mold for how like horror is produced and stuff, right? And like generally like and say like Glitch, right? Glitch Productions and stuff. The way that animation is being produced and things. And like just independent artists and smaller artists getting like that voice. I mean, fuck, even VTubers, you know, VTubers in a way revolutionized the space for how streaming can be done, you know? Like, you don't have to be a flesh tuber. You can make up a person. Yeah, Epic as a narrative, well, not as a narrative, but like, as a production being made entirely through, like, TikTok, right? As the publishing medium. Like, it's crazy in a good way, you know? It's crazy that, like, that is a new mode, because I think so many people always talk about the problems with the industry as, like, a publishing thing of, like, how do you get into it? Even me, right? Even me, I'm like, how the fuck do you do that, right? So it's always a joy to see new ways about how traditionally held idea can be like, wait, no, anyone can do it. Anyone can have a go, right? You know, it's a luck thing. It's a network. You know, you just gotta put it out there. You know. Yeah. So yeah, I respect Epic in that regard, right? But like, I think a part of me is still. In terms of like other musical theatre, part of me still feels like pretty strongly about like, you know, the West End Broadway aspect of it. You know, like I just want to see more independent plays. I think, but granted, when you think about it, every play started off independent to a degree. I guess with maybe the exception of something like Andrew Lloyd Webber making a production after he's already been like a very established producer, right? I don't know. Okay, right. I've been yapping for like the past fucking 30 minutes or so. In short, I will be listening to Sleep Token on stream tomorrow. I've convinced myself of that. Independent theatre, great. And I probably will listen to Epic as my 300 celebration. And probably have a little drink while I'm doing it. Okay. Let me catch up on chat. I think I'm probably gonna call it here because it has been. Yeah. Okay. I do need to think about getting some food. It only lasts a few months every year. I mean, I'm still not over it, but it will sure happen. Yeah. I'm just. I have a good feeling it will rewire my brain chemistry. Fuck! I'm not over mouthwashing. Mouthwashing rewired my fucking brain. That was the best game I played. I want to go back and just have that again. The worst part is I'm your outlet. Yeah, exactly! Exactly! If I get into it, fella, you're gonna be into it! Not by choice! Is epic the thing that starts you on your journey to become a scholar in ancient Greek literature? I mean, maybe. I have the Odyssey on my bookshelf, and, like, I've read, not to say that it's anything like classical studies, but I have read Song of Achilles. And, like, I've been trying to get into reading, like, Stoic literature. I don't know, it was a bit hard to, like, totally get also, right? I assume if anyone has done a small theatre production of Epic, I would assume so. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be cool. Like, it's probably happening, but, like, I can't comment on it, I haven't listened to it. Anything that ends in large amounts of alcohol and consumption is great. Absolutely. I was so annoyed. I had like a party last weekend for a friend, right? And I really wanted to drink, and then I did not drink that much, and I was like, no. It wasn't even that. It wasn't even that. It was the fact that I got sleepy, and it's like, no, fuck, everyone has fun late, except me, because I want to go to bed early. Modern day horror, your PC stops working? Absolutely. If this PC got fucked over, I would be so screwed. You haven't even seen it yet and the obsession's taken over. Oh no! Oh no! Oh fuck! If you want to see Elias drunk and rant about theatre while watching Epic the Musical, help them reach 300 followers. Not many more to go. Yeah, literally. Wait! Idea. Is this possible? Okay, Is it this? No, it's not that. There's like goals, right? There's a goals thing. Okay. We can! Okay, wait. Does it have to be a... Wait, does it have to be a money-raising thing? Wait, I mean, no. Yeah. I got quite inebriated Monday. It was a good birthday. Hell yeah! Oh, happy birthday, by the way. Belated, but yeah. Right, okay. Can... Community challenge, goal amount... I'm trying to see if this, like, doesn't... There's gotta be a way, right? Of, like... Okay, wait. Community... Goals... Twitch... Follow goal. What is that? So I wanna, like, maybe set up a thing as, like, a little community challenge to be, like, help me hit 300 and I'll, like... I will probably do it when we hit 300 anyway, but it's just, like, can we, like... How quickly can we speed up the process, you know? Like, how can we... How can we zoom it, you know? Follow girls not appear in chat. Only if you're on it. There's an overlay in stream. Because I feel like community goals are more of a money thing, aren't they? Manage goals? Oh, maybe that. Okay. Stream manager. Is it this one? Should be this one. No, sub only. Manage goals. There we go. Subscribe. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Interesting. I want to update the goal to 300, but it's not letting me. It's just like, based on your size, we recommend 290. It's like, no, let me aim big. Let me aim big by like 10. Let me aim big. mean, don't know. Okay. It's not a biggie. Alright, okay. I'm pretty tired and I'm pretty hungry and I've yapped a fucking lot. But we got some good stuff. We've still got a week, so if anyone has any more improv lines at least that they want to use, I think we've got a good number for the prompts. But if anyone's got any lines that they want to add, please feel free to join my Discord. Let me move over. Oh, come on. Yeah. Feel free to join my Discord. Tomorrow I will do my best to stop myself from just listening to all of Sleep Token, and I'll try and do a first reaction stream. It'll probably be unarchived, so please be there. It'll probably be about, I guess, 4 p.m. BST, and then on Saturday, I'm gonna be on Bacon Pierogi's channel for the Buckshot Roulette tournament, my revenge, where I'm gonna die probably pretty badly. Alrighty, okay, let's see who's about. Okie dokie, who's about? Got Beefy's about, got Alma. We got quite a few, Whoa. Okay, let's raid into... Okay, we're gonna raid into Rye today. Alright, thank you. It was fun to help out with some of these lines. Hope you don't crumple into a pile on the ground. Try not to listen to Sleep Token. I'll do my best. I'll probably be like screaming on Blue Sky the entire day, just like, help me, it's there and I can't touch it, help me. Alrighty, okay. We are raiding. Thank you for coming, everybody. I appreciate you, as always. I will see you tomorrow from the sounds of it. Goodbye!